So Joe, Harry, Ellery's, DJ Dave, Perlita, Gordon, Stanley. Um, Harry, or Joe, you said you had enough information to take us all down. What do you mean by that? All is in the whole United States, the world, who's all? But after that statement last night, when I was laying there in that little spot, it's raining out here, your assailants, because you claim that I murdered Kim, right? And you got this whole setup going out here. Your assailants basically proved that I didn't, and they boasted it in front of you. Okay? Boasted it in front of me. So that means Harry J. Race or Joe Zillig or Ellery's that you knew for at least the last 13 years, if not my entire 35 years on this planet, that I never hurt that woman or murdered her. So what do you mean? But you guys have all this evidence, Bernard. Take us all down. You knew for a fact that I never touched that girl, and yet you guys proceeded anyway. You're gonna take us all down. It means, Harry, Joe, that you guys knew fully well that you were torturing somebody for the last 13 years to at least the last 35 years, and especially now with the release of news reports saying that the CIA admitted to torture and the government's basically apologizing for that. And so you guys proceeded on this whole rant and set this up. What are you trying to prove? That you can basically make up a story, okay? You also, Stan, or if it's Gordon or David, you guys keep saying, I can't wait until Harry proves that you steel bitted. Well, when you keep saying that over and over and over again, and it takes forever to prove that, it means that you guys are creating a story or making a false story to prove your point. Which means it's not even really, doesn't even belong. It means that you're setting people up and framing them. Just like you have this lookalike Kim out here in this Starbucks. It means you guys don't care. You're just trying to set up a political agenda, yet you're also reading the news and ignoring what's being put out by the President of the United States and the news companies, Google, and so forth. It means you're a terrorist, Harry, a religious terrorist that tortured and raped children, and you knew it, and you set up a new story, and you sit there and hover over it. So there's that. There's evidence of your torturous acts showing up in other people out here, and you just don't care, Harry, because you think you rule the earth, and you don't. You ruined everybody's lives. So if you have all this evidence to take us all down or take me down, then why are there other people who have a different opinion about what really happened? It means Harry J. Race, Joe Zillig, some of you are murderers, rapists of minors and childs and other of people you actually knew. And then I'm going to say, Senator McCain and people who are actually detained and tortured in war who've actually come back, you can feel free to use me, Thomas L. Faust, 521-658-175 in Colorado, California, to prove what that kind of stuff does to people when you're tortured and detained, because that's basically what their faction, Harry, Joe, or whoever's running this crap, you're doing to people. Okay? So Senator McCain now becomes a famous man because he now has scientific proof that cults and some of you underground people tortured people for the last 13 years and 35 years, fully well knowing that you were doing it, and then trying to sit in a high chair with all this money and power telling everybody what to do. You fully well know I never murdered Kim, never touched any of her friends, and Harry, you pushed on this story the entire freaking time.